sport, isn't it? When I think a lot of people who have, to be honest, little interest in horse racing across the rest of the year, it's like a marker day, Grand National Day.
Also, I feel that, you know, Matt was there yesterday, wasn't he? And it was quite rainy, and you kind of, it's hard to get into the spirit. It was Ladies' Day, but I'm sure those who were there were in the spirit of things. But now the weather's getting better. Well, Matt will bring us an update a little later. But now the weather's better, I think it's easier to get into the mood. That's a magnificent sculpture behind you. Hi, Hugh.
Hello, yes, we're getting in the mood. It's a slightly nebulous phrase, but I'm attempting to do that just because I brought the sunshine with me. It is all clearly, as Matt will tell you, down to me that the weather has improved significantly for Grand National Day, and a significant day particularly for this statue because it is 50 years since Red Rum's first of 3 victories in 1973. One of the greatest races at the Grand National, one of the greatest races of all time. For those of us old enough, I'm not quite, but if you are, you might remember the famous radio commentary as well. There won't be another race like this for 100 years. Well, we're halfway there to that 100 years, and we may well not have had Red Rum against Crisp. Google it, have a little watch, it's entertaining. 50 years is also particularly significant for a lady alongside me here. This is Linda Smith, who I've been Linda White, sorry, who I've been absolutely told call Auntie Linda. Now, Auntie Linda, why and how many people inside this incredible place know you by Auntie Linda?
Well, most of the units on Merseyside.
Not even here, the whole of Merseyside.
Yeah, because we're all together and we all do the duties, so obviously they all know me as Auntie Linda. So.
Now, you have been working in first aid for 50 years.
Yeah.
You've been with St John's Ambulance for a significant time. You've worked on the Liverpool COP,
yeah.
And you've been here for how long working the Grand National?
Well, the last 25 years, I think it is.
That's a significant portion of the 184-year history of the race, Linda. Congratulations on that. So what is your kind of your daily routine when you come here? Because you've got a special responsibility, haven't you?
Well, I'm in charge of this recovering the jockeys when they fall off. So I place all our first aid members out on the track by the fences, make sure they're safe and they understand that you know what to do. And then we're first on scene when somebody comes off the horse. And obviously then the paramedics are there and the ambulance. So we're the first people to see the jockey as such.
And we see pictures all the time if we're watching the race of the ambulance going alongside for the jockeys, and clearly there are ones by each fence as well. Have you ever had, and I know you have, had a situation where a jockey is particularly mithered to have fallen off his horse?
They're all like that, quite a lot. They get really annoyed with themselves because obviously they fell off, and you know, you can understand how they feel. So
now, I know you've watched countless Grand Nationals, but do you still kind of watch through squeaky fingers and think, oh, this might go bad for one of the jockeys? Are you so used to it now that it doesn't necessarily make you chew your fingernails off?
No, don't do that. No, I'm quite calm really in that way, because my position is to support my members who's out on the track as well. So I've got to be there for them. So somebody has to be, you know, confident as such.
Could you compare the COP with Aintree on a Grand National Day, 70,000 people?
The COP is completely different, isn't it? Because when we have big matches, we have lots of casualties. And the lower COP first aid post is the busiest of all. So we often have 3 ambulances to come. We've got 3 ambulances waiting to take people away on these big matches. So we are busy, but it goes over very quickly.
And you have this extraordinary history, Linda, of being at these wonderful sporting events. But you spent a lot of your time teaching and helping others through the early stages of their career. How much pride does that give you?
Oh, I love it. Especially I do schools as well, and go into primary schools and senior schools to teach first aid. And the little ones love to have a go and things like that and ask you questions. So.
The one thing that we do have to mention, though, Linda, is that your son has rather, look at that eye roll, has rather bullied you into having this chat with us here on Breakfast.
Yes.
So do you forgive him yet? Has it been okay?
Oh, well, I've got to now, haven't I? Because at the end of the day, it's very important to St John Ambulance that we are doing this anyway, and it gives more information to the public.
Well, we wish
and
you well.
we might get more members.
More members. There you go. It's a recruitment drive, Linda.
Yes.
You've done your job. Thank you so much. It's been lovely to meet you.
Okay.
And I know you share a special history with this guy as well. It's an impressive statue, but your career is just as impressive. So well done. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank
and
you.
Happy birthday for July.
Oh, thank you.
You step over there and I'll tell everybody else how old you are.
Oh my gosh.
She's 80 in July. Thank you, Auntie Linda. That is Linda White joining us here. It is a big day of sporting action, not just here, of course, at Aintree, but also in the Premier League. 7 races at Aintree, 7 games in the Premier League as well.